Hi everyone, it's Wednesday, brand new weekly challenge. And just looking at it, I'm liking the look of this. The Season 11 challenge. Does this mean that we're going to finally see those new maps that they promised us? Let's have a look. Search the area, find clues to find Connie before it's too late. Alright, okay, well, searching the area, that suggests that bringing Glenn is a good idea. Obviously, I'm bringing my usual farming team. Is this... I think I remember this map from an episode. I think that's sort of... It must have been the episode where they're sort of trapped in that house. Yes, I think it is. I think originally you had Carol and a couple of other characters, and it was... Yeah, you're trying to follow the clues, trying to find Connie. So I think this is pretty much the same setup as that. Are there any surprises? Okay, so you're going to have a character out of action for just a while as they search that mailbox. So you might want to time that. Make sure that you're not going to get jumped by a bunch of walkers, sort of coming in as reinforcements, while you've got a player out of action. Have they all come in from this side? Have they all come in from the left side? No, where do they come in? Anywhere they like. Okay, well, that's great. So, yeah, you've got a lot of room to maneuver. I think you've got a lot of freedom, to sort of pick any trio that you like. Oh, I tell you what, I almost forgot. We want to have a bad guy leading the team, don't we? Because that's the event. How did I avoid every... No, I'm not going to do it. That always frustrates me. Yes, need to have a bad guy leading the team to contribute towards the community event. Of course. But yeah, on a nice big map like that, you're free to use who you want. Ranged characters obviously can engage at range. Melee characters probably aren't going to get swarmed and surrounded and bogged down like they might on smaller maps. Bring your favourite trio and just go nuts. Bringing Glenn doesn't make a difference really, because those are sort of interactions that take multiple turns. I think this is a single map. I think this is a single map mission, if I recall. Putting Shane in charge, obviously, because like I said, I want to contribute towards the community event. I feel like a part of the community. Yes, here we go. So you've got somebody who's going to be separated. I mean, they could really be in trouble. If this is on a higher difficulty setting, they might really be in trouble. Is it always going to be the person, the third person in the team who starts out there? If it is, then that helps, because you could always make sure that you equip them with dog. That might be an idea. Perhaps making sure that it is a scout or a shooter is a good idea. Obviously, princess is neither. Yeah, definitely a chance that you could get in trouble. Every week a different class starts off charged. I think that it's hunters, so if you've got a really hard-hitting hunter, maybe make it so they're the one who's isolated, so they can take out those nearby walkers. Even then, they seem to be sort of approaching from all angles. It's a tough one. Maybe have a bruiser, somebody who can weather those attacks. That's the only really big challenge that I think that you've got there. The fact that one of your guys starts at the top right, they're isolated, they're surrounded by walkers, and you've got to be ready for that. Don't forget that you don't have to kill walkers every single turn. If you have to just get out of there, if you have to retreat, go for it. Maybe have a melee character and have, maybe have Beta as the leader, and then you can just run by anybody until you're ready to take them on. So that could be an option for that one. Cross the minefield to Meridian. Okay. I know this one. I kept stepping on landmines. It was really annoying. Let's try not to do that. This is going to be tough because I've traveled a lot today. I have gone from Reading to Birmingham to London, where I am right now. That's not necessarily going to mean a lot to everybody, but it's a lot of traveling in one day. So hopefully I can keep my wits about me. I think the explosions, if I recall, have a range. So it's not just about necessarily stepping on the mines. It's about being too close to them. It's also about being too close to them if and when they go off. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and there's a weird little quirk where you kind of think you're okay and then no, somebody dies. Okay, that was really frustrating. Let's just try that again, shall we? Okay, don't worry if that Hello again, guys. Okay, so right now Princess is started next to a mine. Beta is as well. If those mines were to be triggered, they would wind up getting hurt. I know they would. I'm going to be extra careful. I mean, you saw what happened to me just then. Slow and steady wins the race here. I definitely recommend having at least one ranged character. Pick these guys off. This one is surprisingly tricky. Really is. You have to be very careful. They really are just shed loads of mines. You've got that threat counter as well, which is going to be ticking down. So yeah, you've got to watch out for that too. I suggest counting the walker's steps. Is there a mine directly above you? No. Keep the tactical grid on. You can switch that on in options. It's a good idea to have that on anyway. It does help. And then these escape points should just activate when we get close by. Don't get cocky even if you think you've beaten the map. And I would suggest don't use this one for farming or anything like that. Just get out of here because those mines are deadly. Even if the walkers aren't, even if it's not on a absolutely tip-top challenge, you know, difficulty setting, those mines will make mincemeat of you. You saw what happened to Shane. You don't want that happening to you. And again, I think it's a glitch. You think you're okay, and then boom. The poor guy who stepped on a landmine just keels over in a fiery sort of pillar of death. Horrible. Horrible. Yeah, that map, that's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. What do we got next? Search the hangar and get the supplies. Okay. Huh, you cause more damage than Glenn. But I like the thematic relevance of you having the Whisperer's Mask. You would have a Whisperer's Mask. That's what beta's all about, is taking people's faces off and then wearing them. Such a lovely chap. Okay, so we got some armoured guys. Oh, is it warriors who start charged? Oh, beta there is charged. So you're going to have a turn. You're going to have a turn in which you're going to have, you know, a chance to cause some damage to these guys, but it's not much. Oof. Yeah, swift strike weapons, like as demonstrated there by Glenn, very useful. I know that you can search these And when you do one of them, you're going to get a whole bunch of walkers coming in. Yeah, so I guess that was the one. Good one for farming, this one, naturally. Unlike the last one. Oh, come on. Do work. Come on, we're in London. Should have a flipping phone signal. So Glenn, good choice, definitely. Looks like we need some heavy hitters. We need some real hard-hitting characters, because you've got a lot of armoured guys here. I think we need to... Yeah, I think because of that we're going to have to sort of get a little bit drastic here. Yeah, don't let these guys team up on you. Sorry if I'm having to think a bit here, because yeah, you know, this is a slightly rough map. There you go. See, we're coming a cropper already. We're getting plenty of points. You get more points for killing, you know, sort of special types of walkers like these guys. No, I think we're gonna kill. I think we're gonna. Yeah, we're gonna kill you. Yeah, maybe Beta is he's turning out to be a pretty good leader for me here. I would recommend him for this map. Really, really would. And I'm not going to do it, but yeah, if you want to farm some XP, this is definitely the map to do it, because I haven't even got Maggie leading, and we are getting, yeah, nearly 3,000 points per kill, so it's pretty good. Okay, tough one. These maps are definitely an interesting challenge. How many have I done now? I've really lost track. Just enjoying the challenge. I'm just enjoying us having some, you know, some new missions to enjoy. As ever, you want to skip the first couple of missions, get those stars up, contribute to your team, contribute to the community event, cross the tunnels, keep your eyes peeled. Oh yeah, so this is based on the first 2 episodes of the season, remember them? You know, with the train, with Negan, sort of gaslighting Maggie, and all of that. Well, I say gaslighting, he kind of tends to make a good point in those, when he's sort of saying, like, why are we doing this? This isn't necessarily a good idea. So we've got a tank, who I guess is the big bad. There are some points where you're going to have walkers jumping out at you. So unless you know this map really well, I suggest always making sure that you've got, well, probably everybody on Overwatch as you advance, because you don't know where those baddies are going to spawn from. Let's get some supplies. Yeah, just make your way to the edge. Melee characters, valid. Ranged characters, valid. You know, so bring your favourite guys. I guess just be slow. Take that one carefully. Stay on Overwatch. Watch those corners. All of that stuff. You should be okay. Only that one big guy, the tank, to deal with, but you know, could still give you trouble. Okay. Fix the breach. Fix that breach in the wall. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Somebody really liked the look of my T-Dog. I've been rolling his stats. Yes, I will be getting oh, what's it called? Perseverance. I will get perseverance for him, but at the moment he's got, you know, most of the things that will let you sort of beat somebody up. Yeah, let's give him that. And he's a lot of fun to use. So let's have an all melee team. Don't know if this is a good idea. We're gonna find out together, I guess. Let's just get him in there, shall we? Yeah. It's just nuts. He's just there bashing away. Yeah, come get it. Come on. So somebody to fix this. You know, the other two team members to kill. So maybe having a bruiser, not such a bad idea anyway, because you're probably going to be weathering some damage. Not much you can do about those guys that are behind the fence if you are melee characters. Maybe a ranged character, good idea. You know, kill all walkers. Now, are we going to actually be able to do that? Yeah, now that's a good point. You definitely want a ranged character, at least one, because you have to kill these guys behind that breach. What the hell are you doing? I could easily see that going south. If you've got melee characters, I could absolutely imagine, you know, getting stuck, not able to reach. Oh, didn't want to do that. Okay, well, never mind. Yeah, I was going to finish him off with T-Dog and misclick. So yeah, definitely bring a ranged character for this one. Otherwise, you might well find yourself not being able to complete it because you can't kill all of the walkers, and that's one of the requirements. So there we go. That's the Season 11 challenges. Some new maps, some new challenges, some tough maps in there. Tough maps. So you're going to have to give it your all to get a good score. Pick a bad guy, contribute to the community event. And yeah, I'm sure that some top tips and strategies are going to come out. So if you've got any, let us know in the comments. And as ever, thank you for watching. I know it's satisfying to get this done, so let's just get this done. 520 star. Oh, 20 gold. Beautiful. Yep. Thank you for watching.